Today I am engaging the class of BCom Part 1 Honors paper first financial account. Myself I am Dr. Niroj Kumar Sinha, an associate professor, Department of Commerce, Jamalpur College, Jamalpur. Dear student, today I am teaching you a new chapter, conversion of partnership into joint stock company or sale of partnership firm. As you know, partnership dissolution divided in 3 chapters or 3 parts maybe. Simple partnership dissolution, dissolution of partnership, insolvency of partner, and the third one is conversion of partnership into joint stock company or sale of partnership firm. Whenever a partnership firm is sold to a limited company or the firm is decided to be converted into a limited company, this process of sale of partnership firm or conversion into company is known as sale of business or sale to a company. When the firm business become large, that the partners want to convert it into company. Then the partnership is converted into company with this object. Partnership business, the sale of partnership business to a limited company or persons of partnership into a limited company is to get the benefits under the Company Act and to get tax rebates. Other than this large scale benefits are also available. Now the main characteristics of such sale of or conversion are as below. Number 1, taking over the assets and liability. Whenever a partnership firm is sold to a limited company, it means the assets of firms and liabilities are taken over by the new company at book value. But company maybe take all the assets and liabilities of the firm or may take accepting some assets or some liabilities. But those assets which are taken over by the company or liability taken over by the company is transferred to the relation account with the object or writing of these assets and liabilities. Number 2, purchase consideration. The amount paid by the partnership company for the purchase of partnership firm is known as purchase price. Purchase price is agreed between the purchasing company and the vendor firm. This purchase price is known as the purchase consideration for the vendor firm. Purchase consideration can be in the following ways. Number 1, full consideration paid in cash. Whenever a firm is sold to any company, that the company may full price paid in cash. Suppose a firm is sold to a new company for 5 lakh in cash. It means company pays purchase consideration or purchase price in cash full amount, rupees 5 lakh. Number 2, full consideration paid in shares debenture in the new company. Sometimes company paid the purchase price in share debenture. Suppose in this example, firm is sold to a new company for 5 lakh. Company gives rupees 3 lakh in shares and 2 lakh in debenture. It means purchase price is paid in shares and debenture. Now the third one is part consideration paid in cash and the remaining part paid in giving share in the company. Company may pay some part of the purchase consideration in cash and the remaining paid in shares. In this example, that purchase price is 5 lakh. Suppose the company pays rupees 2 lakh in cash and 3 lakhs in shares. So now their purchase consideration is rupees 5 lakh paid in rupees 3 lakh in shares and 2 lakh in cash. If the purchase consideration is not given in the question, then the following two methods of determining purchase consideration are as under. Number 1, net payment method. Number 2, net asset method. Now the number 1, net payment method. Under this method, purchase consideration is calculated by adding all the price paid for taking over the assets and liabilities to the vendors. Purchase consideration agreed price of shares issued to vendor plus agreed price of debenture plus cash. It means in this method, the shares issued by the company and debenture issued by the company plus cash all are adding, and the total of these three things equivalent to purchase price. Now the net assets method. Under this method, purchase consideration is assumed to be equal to the new asset, net assets equal to the net assets of the vendor or firm. We can find out the purchase consideration as under. Purchase consideration is equal to agreed value of assets taken by purchasing company plus goodwill minus agreed value of liabilities. While calculating the value of net assets of the firm, the following points should be kept in the mind. Number 1, the assets taken over by the purchasing company and are recorded of the agreed price. Number 2, in the same manner, any those liabilities which are taken over by the company should be subtracted from the assets of the firm. The balance will be the purchase price. Number 2, so the assets and liabilities which are not taken over by the company are not recorded in the books of company. Number 2, the assets whose agreed value or price is not given in the question or recorded at book value. Whenever the agreed price of assets and liabilities are not taken or not given, then the assets and liabilities are recorded in book value. Now the number 3, distribution of share and debenture among partners. The shares and debentures given by the purchasing company are distributed among the partners in the agreed ratio. If nothing is mentioned in the question, then the shares are divided in the ratio of their final claim. We can find out the final claim as balance of capital plus share in reserve fund plus share in all profits ratio plus share of profit on realization minus share in debit balance of profit and loss account plus loss on realization plus share in fixed assets like primary expenses, discount issue of share, discount issue of debenture, etc. Then you distribute the share some important points must be kept in your mind. Number one, shares and debentures are never issued in fracture. Fracture means tooth. The value of shares must be divided the value of each share. If there is fraction of share, the fraction value is given in the cash. Number two, the price of share can be less, more than the nominal value is agreed value, or market price is used for calculation of share price. So today I taught you the terms of conversion of partners into firm or sale of firm to the company, like as taking over the assets and liabilities, purchase consideration, and distribution of share among the partners, how the shares and debentures are distributed among the partners. Tomorrow I will teach you the entries that are recorded in the funds book on the sale of partnership to a company or conversion of partnership into a company. I will teach you tomorrow. Thank you.